Well, guys, today's video ended off with more questions than answers for me, personally, and we'll get right into it here in just a minute. We found some information on some things, but going to the Bristol Herald-Courier and trying to find any archived information is a joke. I can't find anything past like 2012. Where's the history? I found more information in Damascus in old scrapbooks than I did anywhere else. There was some good information in there as well, and some things that we need to follow up on, people we need to talk to. So that's the plan. You guys let me know if you know anybody or know any information about any of the floods in the past, and get back with me, guys. Good morning, guys. We are going to do something a little bit different today. Not really much sense going checking on the creeper trail. We know not a whole lot's going on up there, but what we are going to do is head out here to the Washington County Library, try to get some old microfilms and see if we can find some of the old floods in Damascus from back in the day that we've heard about. See what the truth is to any of those stories. I'm still riding old Red around here, the little Chevy Cavalier. It's up to 119,572 now. Running good, driving good. Hey, it's a little old junker, guys, but you know, good gas mileage. This is my type of ride. I got my big bad truck at home, but if I can save miles on it, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'll shut up. We're going to get out here, check out some old microfilm, check out the floods in Damascus from years ago, see how severe they were. Were they actually worse than this 2024 flood? We're about to go find out. We'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. Check it out, guys. Turning out to be a beautiful day out here. We're out here on Route 58 at my shop. As you can see, we've been trying to get this place cleaned up a little bit. I started painting out here, but then it started raining, so I've only got a little bit done, but it is looking better here. Got a long way to go still. We got the old yard car cleaned up. Well, I don't know how many miles I put on that thing, but I had it for many years. We bought this little car here we're going to sell. Of course, Red's for sale. I'm driving it right now. But we got this one yesterday. We're going to sell it. Yeah, see, this is what we're dealing with around here as far as... That's why I'm trying to get the building painted up. Can't do any business if you look like crap, can you? So... Anyway, I bought that Taurus right there too. We're going to try to sell it, but that one we're probably going to sell pretty cheap. It's Sebring or whatever it is. This Chrysler, we're going to sell it pretty cheap too. But hey, we're just starting out, guys. If you need any brake work, oil change, anything like that, hey, just stop in here and see me. You don't have to come in here to get any work done. Just come see me. Come give me a hard time. I'm gonna paint my sign up and get it out here, and I'm gonna get a sign to hang up top. But we got a little ways to go. We get it though. Okay, guys, apparently microfilm is not a thing anymore. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably knew that. Anyway, I got this book, and while I was standing in there, I was looking through it. I want you guys to look at this. Now, I haven't heard anybody talk about a flood from 1916, but I want you to look at this. What's interesting right here? Washed out 18 bridges. Crazy. Yeah, so we're going to look through this book, check out some of the pictures in here, read up on some things. This is going to be interesting. I want to go to some of these places. I saw one here a minute ago that looked familiar. Look at this. Confluence going into the lake. Doesn't look a whole lot different, but that's years ago. We'll have to check it out and figure out when that is, but pretty awesome. All right, guys, me and Little Red are sitting here in town, Abingdon. I guess I messed up. I guess I should have went to Damascus to try to get this information, but I figured, you know, the creeper trail comes down here. It does come into Abingdon. I figured that they would have a little bit of information, but you cannot get the old microfilms anymore. I don't know why they didn't catalog that information. I guess it's lost. I thought for sure they would have had to catalog that stuff, but according to them in here, you can't get the old microfilm anymore. Apparently they put it all over to a CD, but that CD is not available. If I wanted to get a copy of any old photos, or even, he said that I could video it with my phone, but anyone that I seen, I would have to pay $5 for. And if you look at a book in there, any picture that you want to get a copy of or film, they charge you 30 cents per each. So that's just something to take note of. If you want to get any pictures from the historical societies, you're gonna pay for them. So you may be better off to find some old books or get on the internet. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna go see what else we can find. I'll be back. Guys, riding through town, heading to Damascus. Could not find anything in Abingdon. You know, it's interesting, guys, in the age of technology and all the stuff that we've had along the years, and I cannot find any better information than in this book right here. All right, guys, I'm here in Damascus at the library, and we've got a couple more places that we need to go check out, but I've already got a lot more information here than I did down in Abingdon, and we've found some interesting stuff in here already that I want to show you guys. So we're going to get to the bottom of this flood thing. We are going to get some pictures along the way, and it may not be in this video today, but I'm going to make it my goal to figure out as much as we can about these floods and what has happened here in Damascus over the years. Now, you already seen that one flood that took out 18 bridges, right? So, you know, I hate to say it, but it's only a matter of time. And these homes that were put back in the floodplain and put on the backfill, at some point they're not going to be there again. Hopefully it's not anytime soon, but it just looks like history says that it's going to happen again. All right, guys, I'm here in the library. We found this old book here, The History of Damascus. These ladies lived here in Damascus. Okay, this is just a small book, but very interesting right here. Years 1901, 1940, and 57 saw floods, but 1977 is remembered by today's residents of the year of the floods. Maybe multiple bad floods that year, or at least one very bad one. Flash floods occurred in April, October, and November. Okay. Twice the town was without drinking water, except for that hauled in on milk trunks. Taylor Valley was washed away by the Laurel, and the big water main from the intake plant was washed out. Wow, this is incredible information right here, guys. I have not read this over here, but get a little shot of it. 1978, one important flood-related project has been completed. The Virginia Soil Conservation Service. Sorry, guys. Okay, that'll be interesting to read. All right, guys, here's some really interesting stuff here. Okay. Does that say 1988? Sorry, guys, I've got these contacts in. I cannot see anything. Anyway, I don't want to sit here and read every single bit of this, but I will give you guys the opportunity to. If you want to read this stuff, you can pause the video, check it out. It's very interesting. This picture here was the only one that I could really see that looked. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like water. I thought this picture had water in it, but I don't think it does. Anyway. Like I said, if you want to read this stuff, pause the video. So you can obviously see that they were having problems with flooding. I can't see the screen on the GoPro, guys, so I don't know how accurate I'm being here. I hope that you guys can see these pictures and you'll be able to read what's on the pages. We're going to continue the search for this information. Not only do I want the information, I want pictures. From what I'm already seeing, though, it's inevitable. It's only a matter of time before the water comes back to Damascus. Look at this picture, guys. This is great. 1915. Got some more good information here, guys. Same as usual, I want to give you guys a chance to read it, look over it. You can see here the flooding. This was in 1977. Now, this is not here in Damascus, but this was in the area. If you read this up here, it'll tell you the areas, okay? Really interesting stuff in here. Check this picture out. Now, this is Clinch River, St. Paul, Virginia, looking towards St. Paul, Virginia, but you can see the kind of flooding that was here in the area. Really interesting. You can see the gauges. Looks a lot like what we had last year, doesn't it? If I can turn the page here and get to the next one. And these are in different areas. If you look here, it tells you this is near Meadowview. Sorry, this is near Meadowview, 7 Mile Forward. Okay, Gay City. This is in 1977. Okay, pretty awesome. I want you to look at the numbers on the gauges here. They just go crazy. Look at that. Look at the numbers over here. They just go crazy. Look at the numbers here. This is nuts. April 1977. These numbers are ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I mean, look at this. You go from 434, 21,000. That is just wow. I don't think I showed this first page a little bit ago, guys, but I really thought this was interesting. This title. Spot on, isn't it? Okay, guys, try to get the glare off of it. I thought you guys would find this to be pretty interesting. Look at that trestle. Old rock road. This is in downtown Damascus. Does anybody remember this? Here we go, guys. A little bit of interesting information and some history here. You guys let me know if you recognize any of these people or this picture. Where was this taken at? Let me try to get the glare off of it. Let's check it out closer. Check this out, guys. The Damascus blade. Wonder if any of this stuff was archived. Wonder when they did this. You know, did this thing actually... I can't read that date. I can't see it. Volume something. I can't read the date. Maybe I'll be able to see it on the screen better. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know if any of this stuff has been archived and if they were doing anything when the floods came through. All right, guys, we are leaving out of the library. Shout out to Stephanie for helping me. She found me a lot of good stuff today. Definitely haven't found all of what we want to find. We need to get on the computer and go to Bristol Herald Courier. They've got some archive stuff. The only problem is it's behind a paywall, so we're gonna have to get some sort of subscription to be able to go and look at the old archive stuff, but that's okay. I'll pay for it and just beg you guys for money. I'm just kidding. But we will pay for it, and we're gonna continue with this search. I want to find this history out. Just you know, if nothing else, we're just going to show that it's going to happen again. I want you to look here, guys. I just paid $5.99 a month for this Bristol Herald Courier. You can pay $1 a month, or you can pay $5.99 a month for no ads. I just paid $5.99 a month for no ads. I haven't been in here 5 seconds, and I've got an ad on my screen already. Not looking good for Bristol Herald Courier. Anyway, let's see if we can find anything, or did I pay $5.99 for nothing? So far, as you can see, this is all I got in here before I had an ad pop up. It's supposed to be ad free. Here's an ad right here, but whatever. Yeah, this is what I put in, and so far nothing. But we'll look around, we'll find some stuff, and we will be back. Not looking good for Bristol Herald Courier, guys. I mean, this was basically a waste of money from what I see. If you want to go in here and put these date ranges in, for instance, I'm trying to look at floods all the way back to early 1900s. I have to go in here and click back every month until I get back. The first one I want to look at is 1977. So I have to click here all the way back to 1977. And then I'm going to have to go over here and click this all the way back to probably 1978 to try to get something in that 77 range, right? You can see what I typed in here. Maybe that's not specific enough or not what I should be typing in. Anyway, there's stuff here that has nothing to do with floods. It only goes back to 2012. I'm looking for some history. From what I'm seeing so far, this is junk. Not to mention ads keep popping up, even though I bought the ad free. Sorry to keep harping on that, but don't waste your money on Bristol Herald Courier, guys. And I'm sure that while I'm sitting here looking through this, some more ads will pop up here in a little bit, so just be ready for it. But yeah, what I'm seeing so far is junk. I'll keep going. I'm not going to stop yet. I want to see if we can find any old stuff, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, after sitting here and pushing buttons for about 5 minutes, I've got our dates down to 1978, 1976, Creeper Trail flooding in 1977. Let's see what happens. Okay. You saw the start date and the end date. These are the results they give us. 2024, 2019, 2019, 2019, 2012. Okay? Nothing. No archives, no nothing. I don't know if I'm doing this wrong or what. If I am, I don't see what else I could be doing any different. I've got all clicked over here for this. Yeah, I just don't understand, guys. What has happened to all the history? This is a newspaper here. Where are all the articles from back years ago? Are you telling me that I can't get anything from Bristol Herald Courier? This stuff started in 1865, guys. In 1865, the Bristol Herald Courier put out their first stuff. The Bristol Courier and the Bristol Herald joined together to make the Bristol Herald Courier. Where is all this news and information? I'm certainly not finding it. In the age of information, why is it so hard to find any of that old information? Don't buy Bristol Herald Courier, guys, especially if you're looking for old stuff. If you're looking for new stuff, you'd probably be fine. But I would say anything past the year 2000, you're probably not going to find it. Obviously, there's, flooding in some of these articles from back years ago. I'll look at a few more things, guys, but I'm sure we're not going to find anything here on the Bristol Herald Courier. I'd like to meet up with some of you guys from Damascus that were here back in the day, some of you guys that have pictures. Maybe some of you guys have some of those old articles from back years ago that we've just not seen yet. I'd like to see them if you do. I think this is going to be where we end the video for today, guys. I appreciate you coming in here, checking this out. It's going to be a short video, but I want to get up there and interview some of you guys in Damascus. So if you're interested in doing an interview, or you know anybody that was there back in the day during these floods that might have pictures or stories to tell, let me know, guys. I love you guys, and we'll see you back here for the next one.